Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, June 11. I'm live on Facebook right now, but I do upload to YouTube, so maybe you're finding me there later. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and I'm live every Wednesday morning at that time. I'm going to refresh my screen a second so that I can see who's chatting with me. Let me know when you're on. Tell me hi. First of all, I love you doing that because I don't like doing this by myself. Oops, I still don't see me. Just a second. But also, that gives you the opportunity to potentially win what it is that I make. Good morning, Marlene. If anybody said hi before you, I missed you. But I see Marlene. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Dot. Thank you so much. I'm going to move this a little bit so it's more in my view so I can look at you. Oh, hi, Judy. You're back in Alaska. You were up early this morning. So you can find me every Wednesday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time here on my Facebook business page. Good morning, Nancy. But if you need anything from me other times, like if you're looking for classes or need to place an order or want to see samples that I have, you can check out my website at dazzledbystamping.com. So, I am, I'm using, let's see, I'm using some new products from the catalog that I don't think that I've shown you before. And also, I'm showing you things, a couple things that I held off using because when it came out, it almost immediately went to non-orderable. So anyway, I'm focusing on those things. So I'm going to jump right into my, hi Jennifer. I'm going to jump right into my randomizer. I have everybody loaded up. If you're new watching me, my randomizer is the website where I load. Oh, yay. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining me. It's where I load all the names of people that have been chatting with me during my live. Hi, Mario. So if you gab with me during it, then I load you up in this other website, and then I randomly draw names for, I randomly draw names for winners. All right. There's been a delay. All my names are gone. I don't know if I cleared my history after I put my names in or what happened. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'll be back in just a sec. So I'm gonna start. So I have so these cards that I'm giving away, Kathy Polderman, you're my first winner. These cards are the Extraordinary Flora, which is with the washi tape. So those are so cool. And I'm going to pick another winner. Hopefully next week we don't have that problem. So I was saying, Jennifer Carmean, congratulations. So I give away, hi Marcia. I did get Mario. Thank you for checking. And I got you, Dot. So hopefully I got all the people that I remembered from last night when I put you in. I don't know what happened. So when you chat with me, I put you in the website. I do a random name drawer. Exactly. Yay me. And so I give away. So I had 2 cards from last week that I made. So I'll be mailing those out to my winners. So, I want to tell you about a class. I want to talk to you about it at the end, but I'm going to tell you about a class right now that I'm trying to put together. I've been thinking about it for for a while. I think I saw another demonstrator do one, and as soon as I saw it, I may have even had, no, I don't think I had it in my head before that, but I knew just who I wanted to ask. So I want to do a cookies and card class. And there's a small business owner in the area. Her name is Vanessa, and she has a business. She makes cookies and cakes and all that kind of stuff. It's called Sweet Details Grand Rapids. You have to put GR after it, because, morning Dina, because there's another Sweet Details somewhere in the country, and so if you're looking her up, you might come across a different one. But anyway, so we are wanting to do a cookie and card class, or cookie and stamping class of some kind, the end of August. And so I have some questions for you. We have ideas on stamp sets that we're considering, and timing that we're considering. So while I have the camera down, I'm going to show you, well, I think I'll show that to you first. Well, as soon as I put the camera down, I'm going to show you that first. She gave me something for my giveaway, for my randomizer. I'm so excited. It's so cute. So her, by the way, her location is, and this is where the classes would be also. Her location is Beltline and near Knapp's Corner. So, anyway, so I met with her yesterday, and we have ideas, and anyway, so it's going to be something fun. So I want to show you what she gave me to give away with my randomizer. And maybe I should even do it today instead of next week, so I can get them to you sooner than later. I might make you come and pick it up, though. I don't know. Sure, it wouldn't be a gab session? You mean the cookies and cards, you mean? Or when I met yesterday? I mean, we were definitely gabbing, but we were trying to come up with ideas. No, there would be too much to do. We only have so much time. You had me at cookies. Hi, Marcia. Thank you for joining me. I know. I'm so excited. Okay. So I'm going to put you down, and I'm going to show you her thing first, and you'll also see what it is that I'm using, sort of, because I just have it here. I just lost how I do things. So I'm going to drop you down. So Carrie, avert your eyes. So I'm going to drop this, and then hopefully, okay, so we can see everything here. I wonder if I can't reach my light again, so I'm just going to leave it. Did you guys think that when I turned on the light on my camera, do you think that it helped last week? Because it sure was a hassle with me trying to get it in there. All right, now I know I need to spin you. So, Carrie, close your eyes again. I need to spin you so that you can see everything as I'm doing it, not just upside down. So go like this. Okay. Okay, so first I'll show you the gift. So she even gave me in a cute little box. So that's how she does things. So it, when we do a class, it may be, we may be making a card, or we may be making something to like decorate the box, or a gift tag, or that sort of thing. But anyway, so here are, oh, isn't it so cute? Here are some cookies that she's done in the past. So these are not necessarily what we would do. This is something similar to it. I think we would do full-size cookies. These are obviously a little bit smaller, but this is really cute with the ribbon. And this is definitely something we wouldn't do. She prints on her cookies. She has a special printer. Anyway, so this is just, isn't this so cute? I just love this. So, again, the place is called Sweet Details GR, or Grand Rapids. And I just wanted to show you that to begin with, and maybe we'll do the randomizer again later. But also we have to discuss timing and like what theme focus that you might want. I know she is an artist. It's amazing. I did try it recently. I don't know if they're the same cookies, but they were yummy. So, okay. So I'm all set. Sorry, I got distracted trying to do the light. So if you, just in case you are just getting on, I want to show you. These are cookies from Sweet Details, Grand Rapids. And we're trying to put together, I don't know if it will be a monthly class. That's kind of what I have in mind. Watching the rest and replay later. Have a great day, ladies. Okay, bye, Carrie. I don't know if it will be a monthly thing, but we are hoping to start the end of August. So I'm going to have you help me decide what timing works best and what theme we should start with. So I'll do that a little bit later. Right now, I'm going to stamp with you. So I'm using Bright Borders. This is not a bundle, but they are coordinating products. Bright Borders and the To The Point Punch. This was non-orderable for months. Like, it came out in January, I think, and it was gone and didn't come back until this month. So I didn't want to use it because you guys couldn't get it. So we're doing this. But also I want to show something. This is from a new suite called Floral Impressions. And this looks a lot like the, is it Florals in Bloom? Designer paper. But the bundles themselves are different. And this one is an online exclusive. So it just came out, you can see on my swatch book, it came out May of this year. So just last month. So I'm going to show you the designer paper quick. Oops, is that the right? Yeah. I'm going to show you the designer paper quick, and then I'm going to make a couple simple cards. I just love these flowers. They're so pretty. And then we'll get back to talking about cookies. Okay, so here this is. Now, I have to say, this is the only, well, maybe I have embellishments. I don't remember which embellishments are in this particular suite, but I wanted to show you the suite because as a reminder that all sweets and sweet products are buy one, get one half off. So that includes the whole suite, or it includes just like the designer paper or the embellishments or whatever. So I've talked about how you should do the math and figure out, well, do I just place an order for 2 big suites and then do a separate order for the smaller items, because the lowest price item is going to be the half off item, or the lowest 2 items if you're buying 4. So anyway, so this is designer paper that I'm going to be using to remind you about the suite deal. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I had this card in mind before I made a project yesterday for my, I had a club yesterday morning, and I went with these colors for that project, and it was not a card. So this is Darling Duckling, and this is one of the papers, actually 2 of the papers from the design of the Floral Impressions that I just talked to you about. And this project is very much designer paper heavy. I just love designer paper. So the first thing that I'm going to put down is this sort of skinny strip. It's sort of like, I don't know if it's exactly, it's around 3/4 of an inch. So I want this on the edge. So I could have started with white cardstock, but I started with the Darling Duckling. And then I'm using Early Espresso. Now, if you look at the papers, either on my swatch book or on the pack of designer paper or in the catalog. Early Espresso is not in here. This actually is pecan pie, just deepened, I think. At least that's what I read anyway. But I wanted it dark because I always think of this being so dark in I'm gonna say that they're black-eyed Susans, but I don't truly know if they are or not. They just make me think of that. So they also make me think of sunflowers and how dark those are. Keep sticking it to my fingers instead of the card. Okay, so I have my card base ready. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my punch. So I'm using Early Espresso. So something you need to keep in mind, if you have a, oops, I made this go wrong. If you have a strip like this, it's not a problem. But if you're taking it from a big piece of cardstock or something, you need to keep in mind how you're stamping this, because of the points right here are different. Like if I stamp like this, it's easier for coming up this way. But if I forget and stamp like this, then if I'm way over here, I can't come in from the side. Does that make sense? So anyway, I'm gonna stamp this. I'm gonna stamp this like this here. Really special. It looked like black for a second. And right away, I'm going to use my blender pen, and I'm just going to blend the center a little bit. I still want to be able to see the design of the center, because it is designed a little bit. And then I'm going to color. This is actually Daffodil Delight, not Darling Duckling. I wanted it to be brighter than Darling Duckling for when I colored, because it's possible. I need to be careful, because just like my my blender pen could blend that color in, this could too, because it's wet. So I'm not trying to get that on the petals. I'm just trying to get the yellow, bright yellow color here. Okay. So there's that. Now, what I want to do, that's not the one that I want. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Stuck it to my tear tape. Okay. So this greeting says, "Yay, so happy for you." Ha, ta-da. All right, done with Early Espresso. We'll get this out of the way. And I'm going to come in. So I always use this. This may be a duh to anybody that's already a customer of mine or a demonstrator or whatever, but I always use my punch upside down. New people might not have that idea because they haven't used it before. But if you do it upside down, then you can see exactly where you're punching and you're not guessing. If you just try to come in like this, like you see the punch, then it's going to be a problem. Oh, and I forgot. I also want one. Will it fit on here? Yep. Of Early Espresso. So I want to attach these because I wanted a border behind it. And so I'm just going to offset it a little bit so that there's something behind it. Make it stand out a little bit. And then we need dimensionals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're going to put this here. And then we need one more thing that ties it all together. So I want to show you the whole package of these. I'm going to open this one up. But I'm not using this one because I have one that's partially used. So this is the new In Colors 2025 to 2027 In Color Flat Pearls. So Secret Sea, Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, and Strawberry Slush. And I'm going to use Darling Duckling, obviously, to tie it all together. And the one thing about these flat pearls is they don't really work well with the take your pick tool, unless you're using the spatula end. Then they work a little bit better. So here's my finished card. Sweet and simple, and I love how bright it is. It's so cheery. It makes me happy. Okay, so that is one card, and I'm going to move on to the other one after I show you this a little bit. Okay, next one. All right, this time I wanted to use Strawberry Slush, and it's also a fun fold. Thank you. I'm glad that you love it. All right, so it's a fun fold. I know, I love the designer paper pack too. It just, I just love the colors that are in it. Okay, so I have this fun fold. It's a combination one because it's a gate fold, but it's also going to be a book binder fold. So this here is going to be the book binder. So I'm going to, do I want to do this first? Yeah, I think I'm just going to attach this first to my card base. So I cut this obviously smaller than, what color are those leaves? Do you mean in this one? These leaves I would say are probably garden green. Let me see if that's actually in the pack. There may be a combination. The colors in this pack are Crushed Curry, Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pecan Pie, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, and Strawberry Slush. So I think this looks like Garden Green to me. Yes, very simple card. And I love a simple card. Okay. So I have my adhesive on here. And so I'm cut this smaller than a normal card base because I'm just having the Strawberry Slush just be basically a card front with it. Now I'm going to put my designer paper on here. So this is the same designer paper, but with just the other side showing too. So this part's going to be on the bookbinder section. And this one is the one that I'm going to show you so that you will have the measurements for it. If you are on my mailing list, first of all, if you're not, you can go to my website and a pop-up menu will come up so that you can join my mailing list. But I'll also put a link in the description of this video after I edit the video and everything. This will be my free project sheet for today. So make sure that you, well, I say it's for today because it's from my live, but I will not send it until tomorrow. So make sure that you join my mailing list by tomorrow afternoon. Where did I had everything here and I've sabotaged myself. Hello, anybody see my ribbon? Seriously. It was right here last night. I'm gonna have to use a different ribbon. All right, there's one. Scissors, here's another scissors. I just can't find it. Oh. All right. I was using it as a stand for my my liquid adhesive. Okay. I knew it was right here. Okay, so this is black and very vanilla. Yeah, it did roll away. Black and very vanilla large check. And this is on the last chance list. I don't know if you have checked it out since they updated it again the beginning of this month. But there's a whole bunch on there again. All right, so I'm going to use this. So I wanted this ribbon because I wanted some black in here. I like black for contrast. And so I'm using this ribbon here. So you want to tie the ribbon. So I have it around this skinny little section here. And then I need to tape it down. Okay, so now that this is around here, I can put it back by my liquid adhesive. Okay, so now I want my tear and tape. So this is strong tape to hold this part down. So as part of my project sheet, if you're not on my mailing list or you haven't been paying attention to it, I give you all the products that are used and the dimensions for the card. So that's the point of the project sheet. Plus, obviously, you have you'll have a full color picture of it on the PDF. Okay, so I'm closing this so that it will stay. So now this makes it's a gatefold, but it's also this is the binder, the book binder fold here. Okay, so now I want something right in the middle here. So I'm going to use my punch again. And this time I'm going to do strawberry slush for the border. This just looks like, okay, I need to look at I just saw it a minute ago. Okay, this time I'm doing it this way. They're sort of flowers, but they also sort of look like hearts. So we have strawberry slush here with this frame. So that's what these bright borders are. This punch probably works with lots of different words, but this specific stamp set was made for this punch. So you probably can use the punch in many ways. As growing up, we were taught not to mix checks, plaid, floral. But yeah, I know. I think I had to learn that too. Yeah, I had oh, you know what? I'm very punchy today. Yes, I am. Jamie, I think this was from, and I don't know who it was because there was no business card in it. I think this was something that was at the shoebox swap that we went to together. There were a couple people at the end that I'm like, hey, I'll give you my card if you give me your card, because I couldn't make it. There weren't enough. All right. So I need memento this time. So I'm starting with congrats. And I'm putting this up. I need to look at it again. Yeah, I'm putting this up kind of high. So the cool thing about having multiple colors, and especially if you're using black, it's okay if you go over like your border here. In fact, I like it that way. I like when black crosses another color, as long as the black is what I really want to see. I like that. Anyway, so then there's this extra piece, sort of like I used, yeah, I think it was the last one I got to and there weren't any there. This one makes me think of the line stamp that I used last week. So you can make decorations with these lines. I love it. And then, so there's a thing here. You could do from all of us. That might fit here. But I liked from me to, congrats, from me to you. It fits on here. Just lovely. Isn't that cute? Okay. Now this one I turned it, so I need to come in because of how I knew I wanted my words to be. So I need to come in from the side for this one so that I have my points lined up correctly. Kiss is another color. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, so this is going to help close it, but I'm not going to. Oh, I remember one more thing. I'm so glad I put it on there. All right. So see how I made I wanted it to stand out and I put this other border under here. I didn't want to do that again with this card, but I do want there to be the black. I want it to offset it. So here's what I'm going to do for this one. I'm going to take my black marker, the brush tip of my black marker, and I'm just going to outline my punch piece here. Now, obviously, it's going to be really subtle, but it will still show the difference and bring out black, and I'll help offset it just a little bit. I'm going on the edge, but I'm sort of like trying to lay it on the edge so it's sort of on the top too, not just underneath. But I'm not trying to, you know, make a big thick line or anything. Just go wherever, go around the edge of the whole thing. Okay. So now, it just, I don't know, makes it pop a little bit anyway. Okay. So I'm going to put dimensionals on just one side. Otherwise, I'll close up my whole card. That wouldn't be a card worth giving unless you're writing it on the back. So I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on this half. And so we can go just like, I'm going to see how close it is. Yeah, that's good. Go just like this. So then you have the card. Goes like that. Okay, now I do want to add an embellishment. And my first thought was strawberry slush, but I again want to help the black stand out, not just be the strawberry slush. Because first of all, we have strawberry slush here, but we also have the oh, I need to show you because they're so pretty. We have the strawberry slush and pretty in pink. Are they called sparkle gems? They're not called sparkle gems, but they definitely sparkle. So there's 3 different shades of between strawberry slush and pretty in pink, and this would be lovely, but like I said, I wanted black. So I'll show you a quick organizing thing. I don't know if you guys have lots and lots of, thanks. If you guys have lots and lots of embellishments, but I do. So I'm going to show you this really quick. There's one more thing that I have over there of trinkets. Okay, this is how I separate my embellishments. So a lot of times they're called, like this one is called sparkle gems. There's rhinestones and pearls. I started with enamel and epoxy, Stampin' Up! Used to call it that, but mostly it ends up being dots. And then miscellaneous, like the hexagons. They're not a dot or a gem. So I use these cases. We don't sell these cases anymore, but we use, at least I don't think so. Do we sell these cases anymore? I don't think we do because we don't have the wood stamps anymore. But anyway, you could probably do it even with if you don't have quite so many as me, you could do it with the regular cases, these kind of cases. I have something in the way on my computer. All right, so these DVD type cases. Okay, so I'm using these adhesive back sparkle gems. These are silver, black, and gold, and I believe they're also on the, yeah, right, that's what I thought. I was wondering if maybe I missed them on the online exclusives. That's why I wasn't sure. So I want this black to bring out more black in the card. And there we go. All done. Hi, Kathy. You are one of my winners today. Okay, so I'm done stamping. And I'm going to quick do... I'm going to show you one more time. Before I pull my camera up, I'm going to show you. This is the gift that Vanessa gave me from Sweet Details. I started talking in the beginning that I'm going to do... we have in mind doing a cookies and card class. Or cookies and stamping. It may not just be cards. And she gave me these for... a gift. I use the cases used for photos. Oh, gotcha. Thank you so much. So here's, this is for a giveaway for my randomizer. So I'm actually going to give it away today. And, we will not make a cookie like this for sure that she prints on there. But it could be something similar to this. And I'm going to talk, once I pull it up, I'm going to talk about the potential themes that we have in mind. So I'm going to close this back up. And now that I've shown you, okay, I'm going to put my camera up. So if it bothers you, close your eyes. So I'm going to spin it back and lift it up. Oh, I forgot to turn the light off. Just a second. I can't handle it. Oh, I'm going to cause problems. Just a second. There. Okay. So now I need to put it back up. Watch. Sorry for the hands. All right. Slide it back over. Okay. I need to check and see if it's looking good here. Okay. That's looking good. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is the randomizer for the cookies. I'm going to do that right now. And I think, because this is a separate person, I'm going to put back in, oh wait. Let me see here. Oh, they're still in there. Weren't pulled from here. They just made it so that they couldn't win. Okay. Was there somebody else? Oh, Marsha Welton came on today. So I'm adding people that I know are here today that weren't necessarily here last week, but most of you that I put in from last week are here today. Okay, so I'm doing my randomizer right now for the cookies so that I get them to you sooner than later. Stephanie Bazalski, you're my winner. Congratulations. Okay, so you can pick up your cookies anytime. That will be the best way. So first thing I'm going to do now that I've done that randomizer is I know she does the box with the cookies. It's awesome. So that might be something that we decorate as part of the class or whatever. So first I'm going to show you the cards that I made. So here is the last one that I just made. So remember this is the, I know it is a yummy prize. This is Floral Impressions. Designer paper is the item that's from the suite. So I was wanting to focus on the suite, but then also the stamp set and the punch. So here's the last one that I made. And then here is the first one that I made. So, oh, and these are two of the newest in colors. The first one that I just showed you was Strawberry Slush. This is Darling Duckling. You're welcome, Stephanie. Okay, so now here's my questions for you. You have to, I want to see what you have to say about, like, if this is a class that sounds good to you, if you think that you would come, and also themes. So I think I wrote down Did I write down? Okay, so the first question is, do you prefer a morning class, like 10 a.m. ish, or most of her classes are at 5:30 p.m. So what do you think? If you were to come, what would your choice be? 5:30 in the or five, not in the morning. No, I would never schedule a class at 5:30 in the morning. So 5:30 p.m. It would be on the north side, Nap in the Beltline area. Or do you like a morning, 10 a.m. ish sort of thing? So that's the first question. The second question that I have for you, so chime in when you have opinions, if that's something that you'd be interested in. The second question that I have is, what theme should we go for? So, sign me up, morning, please. All right, so I have morning is, I have one vote. I'm writing evening just in case. So, okay, so the first time that I thought of doing a class with her, I saw some really cute, she did some mushroom cookies and she loves fairies. She did fairy cookies. Well, isn't that one of these that isn't the one that she printed a fairy one? Yeah, it is. The fairy one is a printed one. But she had cute mushroom ones, and we had just come out with the mushroom stamp set, and I'm like, oh, that would be perfect. And then so anyway, that was my first thought. So mushrooms is one. Sailboats is another one, because I know everybody's been loving the sailboats, and I feel like that would be a cool type of cookie to make. It may not be all sailboats, but you know, that sort of theme or whatever. And then the other one that we thought of was have you guys seen the Notes and Totes? Is it a suite or I feel like it's just a bundle. It's just a bundle, and I don't have my catalog by me. Anyway, it has all of the totes and the beachy kind of things and whatever. So what would you be most interested in if you were to come to a cookies and card class? Do you like the Notes and Totes, the mushrooms, or sailboats? What is it that you like? Love the sailboats. Oops. I love the sailboats theme too. I just think they're so cute. So there's one. Excuse me just a second. Okay. So while you guys are thinking or communicating or whatever, so I have in mind a possibility of this monthly, but we may skip a month here and there for sure. Another sailboat. Marcia says sailboat. It will be especially possible, like during the holidays, having themed sort of things like that. So we're still figuring out what it is that we want to do. So I just thought that I would use my Facebook Live to discuss with you. All right. So quick reminder, the sweets sale, buy one get one half off, is going through the end of this month, but it is while supplies last. So if there are things not available, or if they sell out of something like that, it may or may not be back in time for the sweet sale. So it is sweets and all sweet products. So like in the sweet, I don't have my catalog. Let's see, I just looked at the turtle sweet yesterday with somebody. So in the turtle sweet, there's the stamp set, dies, or a bundle. You could do any one of those separately. And yes, you do get, if you use a bundle, they're already discounted 10% when because you're buying them together. But if you choose a bundle as one of the half off item, you do get half off the bundle price. It's not the stamp set and dies or whatever. So there's the bundle, the designer paper, the hexagons, the shades of green hexagons or something like that. The embossing folder and the ribbon. That's all part of the suite. So you can either do a suite, or you can do any part of those to buy one, get one half off. So if you haven't thought about the math, think about the lower priced item is what gets to be the half off item. So I have my 1-day retreat on Saturday, and I'm so excited. We're getting ready for that, and so I'll be sharing things from that eventually also. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will be live again next Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And this video right now will go up on YouTube shortly, but I have to do some editing. I gotta remember where the problems were again. So thank you for joining me. Let me know if you have thoughts on the classes, and we're looking at end of August for that. So we will be in touch and chat about that and whatever. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a great week, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye.